look where other prospectors have been. Hey y'all, it's Frank from Get the Gold 777, and today I thought we'd go out and do some gold detecting, or treasure hunting, whatever you want to look at. Got the Goldmaster 1000, and I thought we'd see if we can find some nuggets or something. Let's go. Piece of metal. So what we're looking for is the bar on the top to go to the right, because that would be a signal that's most likely gold or processed kind of steel, like that one. Actually, you see right there? That's that piece of metal I just dug up. But that obviously is not gold. But that's what we're looking for. See, that is not gold. So we don't want that. Now I could make adjustments to this where I set it to even more accurate, which is like that. And pretty much any reading you get will be even closer to gold, but it's not as deep. This goes deeper, but now it's less accurate. Super fine flour gold, right up there on the tip. See if I can zoom up for you. Hardly see it. There's like two little pieces right up there. Let's get some more. I think it's time we go hit some new spots. Let's go discover something new. A little dip in the water right there. Is that right there? That's an old miner's vehicle back from around the turn of the century. So this was definitely a mining area. It's pretty cool. Let's dig in this area. Plenty of black sand, but no gold there. So when you're out prospecting, look where other prospectors have been, and you can clearly see signs of it here. See over here, here, and these are like man-made, little dams to redirect the water for your sluice box. Like they would probably put the sluice box right here and put the sluice box right there. And if you go way up there, which you cannot see, but there's another area for the sluice box up there. So it looks like there's probably 1, 2, at least 3 guys here with sluice boxes set up. So I would check around in this area to see where they were possibly digging, and then try that, because these guys have already done the prospecting. They've been doing some mining here. Let's see if we can find some of their gold. Let's go. So we found one speck. There it is, right there. It hit my thumb. So we know where they were digging. So the hole, really deep, is right here. And I'm not dressed for it, nor do I have the right shovel. It's right here and over here. And they set their sluice up right here. So if I had my bigger shovel and my suction device, I would go right down in here and right down in here, because there's definitely gold. It looks like these guys were digging down to the bedrock and they were finding stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's move on. So here's another sluice area that someone set up right here, and you're gonna find a deep hole right in there. Pretty much they were standing in the middle, shoveling, and then dumping it in their sluice up there. Very efficient. No nuggets. Again, I wish I had my bigger shovel. It would have been much easier. Another sluice area that was set up, the fake dam. And you can see over here, there's a deep hole right here. And there's also a hole right here. So let's go over each one with a metal detector, see if there's any nuggets. No nuggets, but we can do a sample of each hole. A lot of black sand. Right up there, a little tiny one. Let's go try the big hole next. All right, let's check it out. So that one had 3 little specks in it. Let me zoom up for you. Get rid of the glare. Right in the tip there's 1, and there's 2, and there's 3. So that hole has got a lot of potential. Remember, I just did like 2 or 3 little scoops, but imagine your big shovel and a sluice, you could clean up. All right, let's move on, see if we can find something else. So we're out here doing some prospecting, and guess who we bumped into? Prospector Tim. Hey, and his dog Blue up there checking things out. So just imagine if the water is just speeding down here. Maybe it's like 3, 4, 5 feet higher. Actually, I know it goes higher than that because it goes way out into the woods. You can see where it went. So there's just tremendous pressure, the kind of pressure that moves boulders and trees. So it's coming down here, and it's hitting certain parts of this creek. And you can see where these little benches are and where it turns corners. So where's the gold going to drop? Well, there's a corner up ahead going this way. So the gold, I predict, is going to be right in this little area right here on that bench up there. So let's go up there and do the inside turn, see if we can find some gold because it goes around the corner that way. So let's go check it out. Looking further down the creek, rather than digging here, it seems to me that the real bend way over here. It's a much larger bench right here. So let's go up here and check that out. Nada. Nil, nothing. Goose egg. Let's move on. Too small to register. Let's dig deeper. So there was nothing on that one. So let's move on.